Oh, what's happening, fuckers? You're just in time. I'm about to steal one of the rarest objects in known history, an actual game for the PlayStation 3. It was considered a myth until now, because, you know, PS3 has no games. Now, such a job will take real nuance and precision, but long-time viewers will know. I'm all about that. Check this shit out. What can I say? Works like a charm. Anyway, while I get this sorted, let's take a look at PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Sony's attempt at a platform fighter, and see how it compares to the obvious titans of the genre. So, let's get into it. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, no not that kind of Battle Royale, is a mascot platform fighter developed by Sony subsidiary Superbot Entertainment, a studio with a long and illustrious history, and released for the
PS Triple
in 2012. Drawing inspiration from the Smash Bros. Series, All-Stars draws from the catalog of iconic PlayStation characters, at least the ones that turned up, pitting them against each other in standard platform fighter gameplay. Among these fighters are the Dante nobody likes, this weird fucking cat guy, and both a red and blue cone. This game's on some real Dr. Seuss shit. Gameplay is notably comparable with Smash Brothers, but offers a few key differences. Most significantly, instead of launching enemies off-screen by building up damage instead fills a meter, which when filled allows for the use of super moves, which fucking vaporize enemies.
Subway!
It also differs in its stages, which are fusions of two franchises, whether it be Sly and Infamous, PaRappa the Rapper and Chris Chan, or Buzz and Little Big Planet, and it feels as weird as it sounds. Like, imagine you've just picked Flatster, and then a chef from some random DS game pops up on screen.
Now add the cooked macaroni, thoroughly mixing it into the sauce.
The word that sums up playing All-Stars is but a more acceptable word would be disappointing, as it falls short in a number of ways. And we call this section things PlayStation All-Stars does so much fucking worse than Smash Brothers. Movement isn't satisfying, having a heavy and clunky feel, like your fighter is wearing concrete timbs. And beyond the obvious gimmicks, stages are totally forgettable, with overly simple design that's carried by all the background shit. And while I respect replacing ring-outs with super moves, it doesn't work, given the disparity in quality between them, and how long they take to learn. Another disappointment is the roster. First of all, it's quite small, numbering only 24 characters including DLC, comparable in size to Melee's roster, a game that came out over a decade earlier. Additionally, there are some notable omissions, with icons like Spyro and Crash missing from the lineup. Snake is also absent, but that makes sense, he got a better offer. I'm also underwhelmed with the cutscenes, as apart from the Rivals intro and final boss, which honestly look great, they're just a bunch of still frames, slowly zooming.
That's it?
Seriously, every intro cutscene looks exactly like this.
Hello, old chum. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
Playing it again, I feel my disdain towards this title comes from a feeling of wasted potential, more than anything else. Even for all its issues, the one thing that I can't accuse it of is being lazy. Arcade mode intro and closing cutscenes aside, there was obviously time and effort put into this title. Between all the references and the alternate costumes, the mob assets that draw heavily from the source material, and the customization options available, it even has these little mascot things, dubbed minions, which I don't hate as much as I should, since they look like Funko Pops from film. There's even a decent amount of content available, whether it be the previously mentioned arcade mode, which offers a legitimate challenge on the highest difficulty, or the combat trials, which offer a series of general and character-focused challenges, if you fancy a change of pace from arcade mode. And staying with arcade mode, I also have a great deal of love for the rival introduction cutscenes, because honestly, nothing is funnier than two random characters meeting for the first time, and they instantly start beefing for no reason, like they're arguing on fucking TikTok live or some shit.
Will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
Graphically, PlayStation All-Stars holds up well, and does a decent job at tying together the roster's varied character designs. The character models look great, both in gameplay and in cutscenes, even if PaRappa doesn't translate well into 3D. The stages are a mixed bag however, with the dual franchise stage proving to be both a blessing, as well as a fucking curse. When it works it looks great, offering solid visuals that counteract the simple stages. When it doesn't however, like this level combining Loco Roco and Metal Gear, it and results in a busy, overly complicated mess. While generally quite negative in my opinions regarding PlayStation All-Stars, one place where it absolutely shines is in its soundtrack, in what will hopefully be my last Smash Bros comparison for today. PlayStation All-Stars offers a quality and varied score, following the Smash Bros formula of mix of both remixes and tracks from the original game. while only offering one track per stage. Each stage score combines aspects from both franchises, transitioning between the two parts as the stage does. And across the board, they go fucking hard. Overall, PlayStation All-Stars leaves me feeling conflicted. Honestly, I don't hate it anywhere near as much as I did before making this video, but it does still fall short in a number of key areas. Ultimately, unless you're a major Sony fanatic, and what a sad life that would be, I think there are probably better platform fighter options these days. Anyway, I'll be off now. I've got my hands on the only PS3 game ever made. Though the more I think about it, I could have just emulated it. Either way, I've got more shit to steal, and I've got just the idea about where to hit up next.